Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, July 5th, 2024 are then. Suckers can anticipate Penelope Poppy Nozawa to have a disclosure. This disclosure is about the bond between Katie Logan and Bill Spencer. Meanwhile, Hope Logan looks sick as Eric Forrester toasts to Thomas Forrester and Paris Buckingham's engagement. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the coming occasion of the CBS Cleaner Pieces. Poppy Nozawa's revelation. B&B spoilers for Friday, July 5th reveal that Poppy will have a disclosure. Poppy is now with Bill and they've conducted a maternity test. That test showed Bill is Luna Nozawa's father. Still, Tom Starr also claims he's Luna's father. Perhaps Tom wished he was Luna's father. After all, Lee Finnegan administered the test and surely did not want the results to be positive. As Poppy and Bill start their new chapter, Katie will continue not trusting the new woman in her former honey's life. Katie has formerly talked to Bill about her enterprises. Still, Bill seems to fully trust Poppy. Of course, Bill also told Katie that about Sheila Carter Sharp, which turned out to be a ruse. I don't suppose Bill would rope an innocent girl into that scheme, however. So, I am laying that Bill is being real about his love with Poppy. There seems to be a lot that Bill as well as Luna don't know about Poppy, however. Back to Katie, she'll continue connecting to Bill. At some point, Poppy realizes that Katie is real competition. Eric Forrester's toast. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, July 5th reveal that Eric will make a 4th of July toast. While hosting an Independence Day party at the Forrester estate, Eric raises a toast to compliment Thomas and Paris on their engagement. Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most on Friday, July 5th, 2024? What are your prognostications for Poppy, Katie, Bill, and Luna? What does the unborn hold for Hope, Thomas, Paris, Steffi, and the other residers of Los Angeles? As everyone cheers to a kissing Thomas and Paris, Hope looks pained and sick. Could this explain the spoiler for coming week that Hope requirements John Finnegan further than ever? Perhaps Hope's fantasies, headaches, and odd jest are medical symptoms? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Thursday, July 4th, reveals that Hope Logan told Paris Buckingham that her engagement was rushed and advised her since Thomas Forrester was veritably important, still a one-woman man. Paris argued that SHE was that one woman now, not Hope. After Paris pushed Hope to admire her engagement and leave Thomas alone, she stomped out of the CEO office. At the Forrester manse on Thursday's B&B occasion, some guests gathered for Eric Forrester's 4th of July bash. Both Carter Walton and Eric complimented Thomas on getting engaged to Paris. Meanwhile, Poppy Nozawa turned down RJ Forrester and Luna Nozawa's offer to join the Forrester party since she was staying for Bill Spencer, who was still with Katie Logan. The longer Bill took, the more upset Poppy sounded about his relationship with Katie. Once RJ and Luna made it to the Forrester mansion, they complimented Thomas on his engagement and wondered where the bridegroom-to-be was. Thomas sounded puzzled over what was taking Paris so long to arrive, but she eventually showed up and claimed she'd been tying up some loose ends at the office. Paris spoke to Carter compactly, so he congratulated her ring and let her know that he was happy for her. When Hope walked through the manse door coming, she was rattled at the sight of Thomas and Paris acting all lovey-dovey. Hope looked miserable as Thomas spoke to everyone about his surprise engagement and how much he loved Paris. Thomas also asked Eric if they could have their marriage right there at the Forrester manse, so Eric got on board. At one point, Brooke Logan rumored to Hope and asked if she was okay, but her son easily wasn't. Hope stepped away from the other guests as she tried to manage with Thomas and Paris' connection, but she was startled over the sound of a confetti cannon. As Hope turned to look at Paris and Thomas, she saw that they were making out in the various confetti shower. In the design office at Forrester Creations, Katie told Bill that she wasn't trying to come across as insecure or jealous. Still, Katie got a bad vibe about Poppy that she couldn't explain. Bill was glad that Katie still watched, so she said she wanted what was stylish for him. For so long, Bill allowed. That reuniting his family with Katie and Will Spencer was indeed what was stylish. Bill admitted that Katie was the stylish thing that ever happened to him and called her the love of his life. After Bill talked about moving into the coming chapter now, Katie pushed him to say the part about being the love of his life again. Bill repeated that claim and called her my Katie once he took her hand. Although Bill got emotional over his passions for Katie, he snappily realized he was transferring her mixed signals. Bill explained that he'd always love and watch about Katie, but she knew he was moving on with Poppy and Luna. After a montage of Bill and Katie's special recollections, Bill said he frequently wondered what could been if he hadn't squinched effects up. Katie confessed that she wondered that too. Ahead, Bill asked what was going on with what's his name. Bill obviously meant Carter, but Katie suggested they were better off as musketeers and couldn't really see herself moving on with any man at this point. Katie wished that Bill would suppose before he said effects he didn't mean and misdoubted that she was the love of his life, but he claimed it was true. Bill told Katie she shouldn't ever misdoubt his love for her, so they fell into a warm grasp right as Poppy showed up in the doorway. Poppy stood there watching and sounded anxious over Bill's moping bond with Katie. Our B&B prognostications point to Katie and Bill getting another chance at happiness down the road, but Poppy will fight like crazy for Bill in the meantime. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Poppy will have other messes to contend with in the fate of Tom Starr's demise, so stay tuned for updates on the terrible news that's brewing. Commodity is over, and of course suckers can't help but wonder what it is. There's huge enterprise among the Bold and the Beautiful observers that suggest Poppy might not be telling the verity and nothing but the verity. Is Poppy about to con Bill Spencer out of his millions? In fact, there's a veritably good chance that she might be trying to con Bill Spencer out of his millions. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. Still, it's that she has a history, if there's anything that we've learned about Poppy so far. And she clearly hasn't been veritably honest about that history. Moreover, during the rearmost occasion of the Bold and the Beautiful, Poppy and Bill are talking about some of the most recent life changes that they've endured together recently. Poppy says that she feels that she's going to be ever thankful to Bill for taking her and Luna in and being so accommodating to them. She also said she no way imagined that everything would come together in the way that it has. What's next for Poppy? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that next, Poppy shows her special way of thanking Bill for all that he's done by taking him into the bedroom with her. And let's just say that Bill isn't complaining about this whatsoever. Still, there are a lot of the Bold and the Beautiful suckers out there that can't help but wonder what Poppy might have up her sleeve then. Does she really love Bill Spencer? Or does she just love who he is, what he has, and where he comes from? Either way, a lot of suckers suppose that the verity will come out sooner rather than laterally, as Poppy's main provocation is going to come out. After all, we've all seen this play out before in the history, right?